According to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, the most Russian assaults were repelled by Ukrainian soldiers in the Pokrovsk direction. There, the Russians made 31 unsuccessful attempts to push Ukrainian defenders from their positions. As noted by the soldiers, the enemy's losses are still being clarified. In addition, 8 Russian assaults were repelled in the Novopavlivka direction, 10 each in the Toretsk and Kursk directions, as well as 12 Russian attacks in the Lyman direction.
In the Lyman direction, the Russian army attempted to regain lost positions near the village of Nadia. The enemy's attempts to advance in the Serebryanske forestry were unsuccessful. The enemy also unsuccessfully attacked near the settlements of Zelenaya Dolina, Novaya, and Yampolivka. No losses of Ukrainian positions were allowed.
Additionally, according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, in the Kharkiv direction, the enemy attempted to attack the defense forces' positions near the settlement of Vovchansk and to assault the Oskil River. As noted by the National Guard, the Russians suffered losses. 2 tanks, a tracked mine layer, and other enemy equipment were destroyed. The infantry was eliminated.
There, our troops managed to stabilize the front line while simultaneously conducting, on the left bank of the Oskil River, offensive actions that pushed the enemy back from the Holubivka-Sintievka line.
The Vampire UAV, which helps effectively destroy Russian equipment and personnel, is called mini-bombers by Ukrainian soldiers, because such drones are capable of carrying munitions weighing several kilograms. And not just munitions.
The use of the Vampire UAV has expanded for us, because we have, so to speak, an inventive streak. We are always inventing something interesting, something new, trying things out on combat missions, for example, different types of mining. This includes anti-personnel spikes, mines for armored vehicles, humanitarian aid, food as well as bullets, cartridges, grenades, and also barbed wire and concertina wire. Everything that can be lifted by the vampires, we deliver it all.
The warriors showed how they destroy Russian equipment near Bakhmut using Vampire drones. Just in the last day, a tank and several vans were blown up there. And a Russian ammunition depot.
Got it! Got it! We see the tank! We see the tank!
Wait, let me at least take a look. How many approximately? Come on, got it. Plus, it's in the sight.
Ukrainian warriors also posted a video of the spectacular destruction of a Grad rocket system, which the Russians tried to hide at a position in the Pokrovsk direction. The warriors note that the MLRS along with the ammunition was blown up, with a precise strike from an FPV drone, as well as the anti-aircraft missile system Strela and about 24 other pieces of Russian equipment. And in the Lyman direction, the Russians lost a Tor anti-aircraft missile system, several guns and armored vehicles. The warriors note that the artillery, equipment and shelters of the occupiers are always under the watchful eye of drone operators. The operators used a method of destroying enemy artillery, where strikes on Russian guns were carried out by drones by burning holes in their barrels. After such damage, the gun can no longer fire and its barrel needs to be replaced. This part is very scarce and the hardest to replace, according to the message from the Operational Strategic Troop Grouping of Khortytsia. Additionally, in one day on the front, the defense forces destroyed 8 tanks, 16 armored combat vehicles, 80 artillery guns, 5 MLRs, and 1 air defense system. They also eliminated another 1,280 military personnel of the Russian Federation. As noted by the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, thus the losses of the Russian army during the full-scale war against Ukraine have exceeded thousands of people.